Land clearing is a service offered by RSE Services in Dauphin. There has been increased demand for land clearing service in the past 3 years due to increased land values and rental rates. A lot of producers have existing land with areas that have been previously left due to lower grain margins and lack of large enough equipment capable of clearing larger wood, stones, and terrain. With increasing land prices and increasing land rental rates, previously uncleared land can be producing a crop of grain or feed within a few months to a year. The payback of costs to clear can be in as little as 1 to 2 good crops of grain. How much of Manitoba is cleared? 13.5 million acres is arable land, which is used or can be used out of the total 18.8 million acres used for agriculture. Manitoba has 160.6 million acres in total. About 8.5% is used or could be used to grow crops. The other 91.5% is urban areas, lakes, and forests. Urban development is consuming agricultural land. In rural areas, a lot of the homesteads have been vacated over the years, and most of these people moved in or built new homes on agricultural land in urban areas. Meanwhile, in the rural areas, a lot of these old yard sites have since been cleared and repurposed back into grain-producing land, offsetting acres lost to urban development. Knocking down. This requires a big dozer. We're using a Caterpillar D8K, which is 330 horsepower and weighs 80,000 pounds. The operator of the dozer will square off a long strip of wood. He will travel one direction, turn at the end, and go to the opposite edge of the desired strip. He will then head the opposite direction parallel to his first pass. Once at the end, he'll travel to the starting location and make a second pass in the same direction as the first, running parallel and knocking down this next pass, essentially going around and around knocking down the wood until the dozer is in the center of the knocked down area. We are piling with a small dozer, which saves the customer money on land clearing. We're using a Komatsu D61 200 horsepower weighing in at 53,000 pounds. The dozer will push this knockdown wood starting at tree stump ends into a pile in the middle of the knockdown area. Once the first side is complete, the operator will move to the other side and start pushing to the pile. Once the wood has been pushed from both sides, the long pile in the middle is referred to as a windrow. This ensures the entire area has been covered with the dozer blade. Sometimes a landowner will sell or give away the wood for a person to remove and cut for firewood. What's left over will dry out for a minimum of 10 to 18 months before being burnt. After burning, the windrows will be re-pushed into individual piles, which often shakes out some of the soil that may have been pushed into the pile. This pile often will be burnt a second time or hauled away or left to slowly deteriorate. While clearing land, the abandoned equipment, vehicles, and scrap steel are separated, shipped, and sold. This process effectively cleans up potentially harmful scrap metal, pollution devices, and fluids, while it simultaneously recycles and repurposes the unused metal. The landowner or customer will start to disc the areas between the windrows multiple times, as well as remove any rocks, roots, or stumps that did not come out. The customer will continue to disc the soil to level its buried sticks and make it suitable to plant a crop. The job we're working on could potentially have a crop of grain, hay, or silage crop on it by 2023. Our goal with land clearing is facilitating the customers and landowners to make better use of their land, increase land value, and increase productivity by growing more grain or feed and making more money.